Want to keep up with the latest LEGO Maker 96.1 videos? Make sure to subscribe and ring that bell. Also, check out LEGO Maker Gaming. Link is in the description. Hello everyone, LEGO Maker 96.1 here, and welcome back to Thomas and Friends Wonders of Sodor. Now, let's continue on with the story. Shall we? I say we shall. So right now, we're doing branching out. We got a couple more stories to go, and I guess that'll be it. I'll do some side quests, and maybe do the speed challenge. Maybe. But, let's see how things play out, shall we? Yes, that is actually a true quote. In fact, the actual series, the Railway series, was actually began in 1945, just as World War II was drawing to a close. Now, my humble apologies if I haven't posted anything in a while. It's just I've been busy with a lot of things, and I just ran out of ideas, and I've been focusing on a lot of stuff, but together now, so let's continue, shall we?
Branching out.
Okay.
It was a busy time on the railway, and all of the engines were working hard. Except poor Thomas. He was feeling unwell. "You should go to the steamworks for a while," said Sir Topham Hatt. "They'll have you fixed up and feeling better in no time."
They got lifts moving? Finally.
As Emily came and took Thomas away to be repaired, Sir Topham Hatt wondered who else he could get to take Thomas's passengers. Suddenly, Diesel pulled into the yard with a train of trucks. Sir Topham Hatt looked at him and smiled. Ah, Diesel, just the engine I wanted to see. Diesel looked a little nervous. Sir Topham Hatt usually only wanted to see him if he was in trouble.
Gee, we never saw that in a game.
"Good morning, sir," said Diesel nervously. "Did you need me for something?" "Yes, indeed I do," smiled Sir Topham Hatt. "Thomas is not feeling well, and Emily has taken him to the steamworks to be repaired. So I need a really useful engine to help with taking the passengers on the branch line." Diesel was very surprised. "But sir," he protested, "I'm only a shunting engine. I've never really pulled passengers before."
Well, Diesels pull express trains too, you know.
"Don't worry, Diesel."
Right over here in the US, Diesels are everywhere.
"I'm confident you'll
Although some
manage just
steams
fine.
reserved.
And I'm sure that Annie and Clarabelle,
Like I said in
will
previous
be glad
videos, I've been to
show you
Strasbourg.
what to do.
Lovely place. Highly recommend you check it
Just
out.
remember, you need to be on your best behavior today. I don't want to hear from the passengers that you've been causing trouble."
When has he ever caused trouble? Oh, wait a minute.
"But sir, I can't take Annie and Clarabelle. They're Thomas's coaches, and they don't like me, and..."
Diesel, you'll be fine," smiled Sir Topham Hatt. "Now run along and collect Annie and Clarabelle. They should be waiting
In
for
other
you
words,
in the
quit
side."
bitching and do your damn job.
Oh,
Idiot.
why do I have to take passengers? Maybe, he thought, Sir Topham Hatt chose me because I am the best engine for the job.
That's debatable. Alright. So we're actually driving diesel. Looks great. Like I said before, they matched them just like in the series. Oh, where am I going? Where am I going? Ah, there we go. Not the one I wanted. Alright. And... ah! Whoa, 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 slow down, slow down. Whoa, mule, whoa, mule. Hey, wipe that smug out of your face. You know what would be really funny if I took the express coaches instead of Annie and Clarabelle? Wouldn't that be funny? Complete deviation of the story. Diesel was supposed to take Annie and Clarabelle, but took the express coaches instead. Plot twist!
Oh no, Clarabelle. It's that devious Diesel.
Who else would it be? Why am I still moving?
Replied Clarabelle. Sir Topham Hatt could have picked another engine instead of him.
Well, Dovetail only made these characters.
Perhaps he thinks
Why couldn't he get
I'm
more
the best
DLCs?
engine for the job, boasted Diesel. After all, he specifically asked me to help with the passengers while Thomas is away. I'm sure he only asked you to help as all the other engines are busy. He certainly did not. Now we need to get going. We don't want to be late after all.
When were you ever late? He doesn't do the thing all steam engines do. He doesn't close his eyes when he blows his horn. Maybe he's completely different. You know, there should be more engines to the game. I would love to see Spencer, Murdoch, Duck, McDonald, Douglas, Bill, Ben. In fact, all the engines from the Railway series, the book series. In fact, how about something that'll make, how about you make your own train? Your own, yeah, that'd be it, your own train character. Would that be awesome? I mean, you add yourself into the game. Why not make your own engine? Now that's an idea. You know, I'm tempted to do the Back to the Future thing, going 88 miles per hour. I'm going Back to the Future. Great Scott! Oh, slow her down, slow her down. A certain point, and There we go. All the way back there, huh? And like I said, and this is linked to me in real life, I've always wanted to be a train engineer. You know, driving the train. But if I do, I'd be driving steam trains. I love steam growing up. I've been to Strasburg Railroad, I've been to Steamtown, up in Scranton. I've been to New Hope. Anything that has to do with railroads.
All aboard. We need to hurry and get moving. There's no need to rush, Diesel, said Annie. We still have plenty of time. Right, let's get going. Remember, said Clarabelle, you need to pull away gently as to not startle the passengers.
Yes, Mom. So, all the way to Dryall, huh? Do I gotta make any stops? I'm gonna say that is a yes. Oh, here we go. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking with gas. It's weird. I haven't crossed any bridges that Gordon crossed over when he was delivering supplies to the workmen to repair the tracks. Maybe I just missed that one. Ah, well. And no birdie. Is that? I thought that was Bulgy for a second there. You know, that's what I want to see. Like, Bulgy in the game. Hey, you remember Bulgy? The double-decker bus who hates railways? Yeah, him.
Diesel, you'll need to remember to slow down as you approach the station. You mustn't bump the coaches, especially if they have passengers on board.
Okay, Mom, take a chill pill, will you? Are you driving the train, or am I? That's what I thought. Stay in your lane. Why can't I go at max speed? Is this my max? Oh wait, I think I should do it with slow her down. Slow her down. Bring her down to the teens. Okay, 20. 20 will do. Okay. And slow her down. Slow her down.
All aboard.
I'm sorry, before I go any further, I have to get a screenshot of this. I know I'm supposed to do a photo mode, but turns out I can't, so yeah.
Off we go again.
Off we go into the wild blue yonder. Or whatever the rails takes me. I don't care which. Alright, let's go with Max. Sports field halt. You know, I would love to see Stephanie in the game. You know, so that way we can recreate the story where Stephanie has one of the cricket balls in one of his cars, and Caroline has to go after him, and while carrying the passengers just for the cricket game. What's the name of that? I mean, I'll tell you guys one thing. I know faces, but I'm terrible with names. It's like that one guy from that one movie. Because again, I know faces, but I'm terrible with names. Got distracted and he only lost track. No pun intended. I could have sworn that they're... I was hoping to get a reaction, but I guess it... Oh, man. The timing on Ellie was perfect. Well, my horn, she would be like, and then she walked away. I know you probably saw. Sometimes I laugh at my own jokes. Wait, is that? Yeah, that's the windmill. That's the mill. Same route the ghost train took. from Percy's ghostly trick? In fact, all engines took that road. That route, whatever. Sorry. That's very rude of me. I just ate before I did this. Won't happen again. Okay, slow her down. Slow. Be like Jacob Marley in A Christmas Carol. Slow. Being a goofball, that's what I am.
Hurry up, please. We don't want to be late.
Just then, one of the passengers approached Diesel.
Thank you, Diesel, they said.
Diesel looked surprised. He wasn't sure what to say.
How about you're welcome?
You're very welcome.
Didn't I just say that?
Wow. Someone was grateful for my help.
See, it's nice not to be a douche.
You see, said Annie, passengers appreciate an engine who looks after them and pulls their train well.
Diesel thought about this.
Maybe you're right, he said. Maybe I can pull passengers after all.
Well, you are a train after all. Anything open? Yep. Now, on to Maithwaite. Also, there's something else I want to see happen in this game also. You remember that spin-off show, Tugs? You know, the Star Tugs and the Zero Fleet? That. I would love to see a crossover of that. Or in fact, or even a Tugs-themed game. I mean, I watched Tugs growing up as a kid. A really good show. Like, still good. And yes, I did watch Salty's Lighthouse, and no, I'm not gonna sing that song. Don't comment. This is by Max? Hi, Farmer McCall. We're going Max here. Space Key. Okay, maybe slow speed. Sorry, Jack, if I sold your line. Yeah, but trying to poke some fun, you know? Tempted to do something like this, but I was hoping to get some wheel slipping, you know? Maybe next time, huh? Helen, let's get back to the task at hand, shall we? I say we shall. Okay. There's Maithwaite. And I got less than 2 miles. My destination. Sorry, that's very rude. Again, that is very rude of me. I apologize. And, oh. Wrong doors. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4 passengers. There's like 4 passengers on this side. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over here.
Okay, on to our next stop. You're doing well, Diesel,
said Annie kindly.
This is Kindly's cottage. Oh. There we go. I want to see more stories adapted into this game. Wouldn't that be nice? We can get Mrs. Kindly, we can get the Skarloey engines, or pretty much something from the actual Railway series, or even from the model series or CGI. You know, good stuff. You know, get the game a little fan service. I mean, it wouldn't hurt, right? You know, it'd be really be funny if I just uncouple the coaches and maybe be riding along, me leaving them behind. But then I mess up the game. And I would fail the mission. And I gotta do the whole thing all over again. Whoa, 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 whoa. That could have been almost bad. This our stop? And... Hebrishki. Oops, wrong side, close that one. There we go. What are you looking at? That someone won't see me? Wait, am I? What am I doing?
One stop to go, Diesel, said Clarabelle. Then you will have pulled your first passenger train.
I'm pretty sure Diesel has pulled his first passenger train before. I mean, there's got to be an episode in the book series, right? There's got to be an episode in the model series, right? Or even the CGI series? Or how about in the railway series? Like, comment down below, did Diesel actually pull a passenger train in any timeless media? Like, in the model series, the CGI series, or even the railway series? Comment down below if he did. Marquardt. Okay, that's Thomas's stop. Slow her down. Very little teens. 15 is sufficient. Okay. Hey, my favorite team is playing. There's the Republicans and there's the Democrats. Oh, no, wait. The Democrats are not the sheep. Republicans are the sheep. Had no choice, made that joke. Sue me.
Diesel soon reached Farquhar, the top station of Thomas's branch line. He felt rather pleased with himself. Suddenly, he noticed Sir Topham Hatt walking towards him.
Oh, great. What'd he do now?
I hope he's not here to tell me off, he thought. Maybe one of the passengers complained about me.
I hate Karens, you know.
But Sir Topham Hatt wasn't cross. He was smiling.
Oh, great. Good.
Well done, Diesel, he said proudly. I've heard from some of your passengers that you did a good job today.
Thank you, sir, said Diesel. But I did have some help.
Oh. Sorry about that.
Thomas is still being repaired, so I'll need you to stay and help out for a few more days, explained Sir Topham Hatt. Do you mind?
Not at all, sir, said Diesel happily. I'm sure that the three of us can run the branch line just fine.
Just as long as you don't showboat about it.
Annie and Clarabelle smiled. Perhaps they thought Diesel wasn't so devious after all.
Although he could seesaw back, but... Hey, who am I to judge? Alright, did good. Shunting Showdown. Does that mean I get to shunt against Diesel? Or maybe somebody else? Won't that be nice? That, probably not. Nothing.
Shunting Showdown.
Hearing the title, that kind of reminds me of Shaolin
One more.
Showdown.
Thomas
You
was
remember that
shunting trucks
old
in the
Cartoon
yard
Network show?
when Diesel arrived.
Gonyi Tampai!
Oh,
That
look,
means go.
it's that little blue tank engine getting
And
in the
he's
way.
back to being the douche
You
again.
really need to learn how to shunt trucks properly, Thomas. And I doubt you are as good at shunting as me, the best shunter on Sodor. Not only am I as good as you, huffed Thomas, I'm better. No, you're not. Yes, I am. Not
Oh, the
am.
Just then, Emily arrived with some trucks and overheard the two engines arguing. What's going on here?
couple of roosters
Diesel
arguing like a
was
bunch of
being
old
rude
heads.
and was claiming he was the best shunter on Sodor, said Thomas.
That too.
But I am the best shunter,
Interrupted Diesel.
Tell you what, if you want to see who's truly the best, then perhaps we should have a competition to see which engine is the better shunter. That sounds like a great idea. What do you think, Thomas?
Okay, Diesel, said Thomas. What are the rules?
The first engine to get their line of trucks shunted into the correct order will be the winner.
Sounds good to me.
Let's get started. Is everyone ready to begin? 3, 2, 1, go!
Come on, no. Go, baby, go. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Let's... Oh, no! Did not mean to do that.
Is everyone ready to begin? 3, 2, 1, go!
Alright. Come on. Can I not? Alright, come on. Oh wait, back more. Back up. Back. What am I doing? No, seriously, what am I doing? What did I do wrong? Now then. Let's win. Don't you dare do anything. Do not. My God. Come on. Come on, Tommy boy. Okay, so how am I gonna get all these in the correct formation? All right, forward. No, I can't. I can't. It's difficult. How am I supposed to know where I'm going? Let's do leaves, because that is literally impossible. The shunting competition it's impossible. To me, it's impossible.
Leaves. One morning, two men were cleaning Gordon after he had acted rather foolishly and ended up rolling off the turntable and into a muddy ditch.
Even though we never see that in the game.
Mind my eyes, grumbled Gordon. Have you ever seen so much mud? Said one of the cleaners. No, I haven't, said the other. You ought to be ashamed, Gordon, letting yourself get so dirty.
But dirty, he looks fine.
I don't have
It
time
wouldn't hurt
to
to
worry
see
about my appearance like some engines do. The hosing and scrubbing suddenly stopped. Gordon opened his eyes, but quickly closed them again when he saw who was standing in front of him. Wake up, Gordon, said Sir Topham Hatt, and listen to me. Given your recent behaviour, I've decided that you will pull no more coaches until you prove to me that you can be a really useful engine. Perhaps pulling trucks for a while will teach you a lesson. Yes, sir, said Gordon quietly. So Gordon had to spend his time pulling and pushing trucks.
If it's another shunting competition, forget it. I mean, that one, it was impossible. I don't know which one to turn. I don't know which points to switch and when not to switch, you know? I mean, I've navigated through maps of Walt Disney World were much more difficult than that.
Goods trains, he muttered. Oh, the shame of it.
Oh, grow up, you big
And
baby.
he bumped the trucks again.
Oh,
Cried the trucks as he shunted them around the yard. James was standing nearby watching him. Trucks will be trucks, he said. They won't with me, grunted Gordon. I'll teach them. They tried to push me down the hill this morning, he explained. It's slippery there, so you'll probably need help. I don't need help on hills, huffed James.
He's not as fat as you.
Gordon laughed and headed off to get ready for his next goods train. Come on, James, said his driver. It's almost time for the express. And with that, James puffed away to collect his waiting coaches. The guard soon blew his whistle and James puffed away. Come on, he puffed to the coaches.
There he is, that splendid red. Really? Not a whistle from Gordon? Wow, rude. You know what else I want to see? Him in his black livery. So that way we can recreate the Thomas and the Breakdown Train episode, that story. I mean, these are good ideas, they're not bad ones. Oh, here comes the rain. Maybe it'll be like Henry and hide in a tunnel.
The train was soon running nicely, and James began to feel confident. Slippery hills indeed. I don't need help, he puffed.
Are you sure about that? Sorry if I'm not talking. Sorry if I'm not talking at all. I'm just kind of focused on it. In fact, I'm still reeling from the shunting competition. And I'm going to be harping on that for a little while because that was impossible. I don't know which one to switch tracks to. I don't know what to do. I mean, it's impossible. Did anyone test the gaming mechanics in that game? Did they? They should have. Sorry, I love doing that. I love doing the cinematic shots. Look at the shot. It looks great too. The sun setting, the light, sunny rain, King James along the tracks. I mean, that just screams cinema, you know? Really? Nothing from Emily? Wellsworth Platform 2. I gotta go all the way over there. What do you know? I'm at the front again. I'm Buster Keaton. I'm doing the general recreation. That's very rude of me. You gotta be near something right now. But after all, James looks cool though. It's minus the rain effect though. What I want to see are more engines. I would love to see Edward coming down, love to see Spencer racing by. I mean, they're all good ideas. thought it was like snow. Like snow in autumn? But no, it's just the sun reflecting off the wet grass. Okay, you tell me to go. Okay, don't confuse me. There.
James soon arrived at the next station. He was feeling very pleased with himself, but he kept thinking about what Gordon had said. I'll show Gordon who needs help on hills, he said to himself.
Famous last words. I mean, you shouldn't mess with the jinx. It's frightening. Jinx.
But soon, James reached the bottom of the hill. Strong winds from the sea made the hill hard to climb. Leaves fallen from the nearby trees were now covering the rails. And the recent rainfall meant that they were too heavy to be blown away by the wind.
Wait, you're not letting me recreate this?
I'll do it, he puffed. But his wheels slipped on the leaves.
What, you're not letting me do this?
I must do it. I must do it. He
Bullshit.
panted. But try as he might, his wheels kept on slipping, and he couldn't pull the train at all.
Yeah, why not show him, sliding
cried
down?
James. His wheels were turning forwards, but the heavy coaches pulled him backwards. And soon the whole train started slipping down the hill. James's driver applied the brakes, then going carefully reversed the train
foul. I should be
be
driving that
to the station.
Like recreating the actual thing. But letting the cut screen do that? Bullshit.
When they arrived, they found Gordon waiting, who had seen everything. I thought you said you could climb hills, he chuckled.
Ah,
James
well,
didn't
we live and
answer.
learn.
He had no steam left to say anything. Ah, well, we live and learn, said Gordon. Never mind, little James. I'm
Excuse
going
me.
to push from behind. Whistle when you're ready.
Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. You know, for the hill sequence, I would have been love to drive that thing. I would have to be like that That truck driver from SpongeBob? You remember that gum that Patrick gave SpongeBob? That. I would have been just like that, but
I'm ready.
called James. So am I, replied Gordon. Pull hard.
We'll do it.
Puffed James.
oh, there you go. Alright, now listen. Tamara. Wow, really? Nothing? Nothing from Gordon? I don't want to fall off.
Clouds of smoke and steam towered from the snorting engines as they struggled up the hill. We can do it,
Puffed James. We will do it, puffed Gordon.
Finally, the two engines reached the top.
We've
done it!
We've done
it!
They puffed.
The two weary engines were puffed out, but they continued onwards to the next station.
But wait, if I recall in the original story, I think Gordon backed off and James continued onward. They didn't say anything about continuing on. Slow down, slow down. Don't turn. Don't tilt, don't tilt, don't tilt, don't tilt. Please don't tilt, please don't tilt, please don't tilt. Please don't tilt. That would have been nasty.
wasn't long before they arrived. "Thank you, Gordon," whistled James. Gordon whistled goodbye as he watched James puff away. Then slowly, he trundled back to his waiting trucks.
Okay, that was good. But I still want to try to go up and try to recreate the thing. You know, to going up the hill but to see the wheels slipping. I would have loved to do that. I would have been just like that guy from SpongeBob. You know what I mean? What am I to know? Jack Frost, okay. I know this one. I heard somebody made a creepy story on that, based on that episode. An engine named Jack. Yeah, his face was like completely covered in ice. It was like... That's what I mean.
Jack Frost.
And yes, I did see the Rankin Bass.
One evening,
Jack
Sir
Frost.
Topham Hatt came to the sheds. "There's a big freeze coming tonight," he said. "James and Percy, I need you to deliver extra coal to the stations."
Excuse me.
Yes, sir.
They said eagerly, and Sir Topham Hatt walked away. "You better hurry," teased Thomas, "or Scary Jack Frost might get you." "Who's Jack Frost?" Percy said nervously.
Hey, buddy.
"Don't be silly," sniffed James. "Jack Frost is not scary."
Have you seen the Rankin Bass version of him?
"Yes, he is," teased Thomas. "He's all white with a big spiky face." "Rubbish," said James. James knew Jack Frost wasn't scary, but poor Percy wasn't so sure.
I love the face Percy made right there. It's like he's doing the puppy dog pout. You remember from Kim Possible when Kim was doing the puppy dog pout? That.
Later that night, James had collected his coal trucks and set off to make his deliveries. "Silly Percy," he thought. "All steamed up over Jack Frost. The sooner we get this coal delivered, the sooner I can get back to my nice warm shed."
Come on. Oh, there we go. I was about to say something. Oh, I remember this yard. You messed me up. You and your shunting contest. You made me rage quit. Oh, Bahu. Come on. I would love to see the snow falling down. And maybe a fog everywhere, but maybe it would be too scary. Ah. Hey, there's Vickerstown. Shouldn't the contest happen near Vickerstown Station? Love the echo. You know what I'd love to see? Flying Scotsman just sitting here. Like the passenger train and afterwards he goes off. Wouldn't that be cool? Got my buddy here. Got buddy. Oh boy. Yeah. Alright, now we can pick up speed. Doing at 26. Is that? Oh, I thought there was a river of ice down there. That would have been cool, you know? Sorry, the sign told me to whistle, so I whistled. So 2 miles from Ballon. Was that Jack Frost? Or maybe the ghost of Kubla Kraus? Probably. Whoa, okay. There's Henry's tunnel. Look, right over there, that's where the tunnel where Henry was shut up. Maybe we can see Henry. this freaking long. Got it here to be the edit zone. Yeah, there we are. To be honest, when I think of Henry's Tunnel, it's kind of like a long straightaway. I don't remember ever seen curves. Damn! Since we're nearly Ballyhoo, we could be nearing Ballyhoo Manor. We'll find that story. Maybe we'll find the nurse and the soldier. Ghost of them, maybe. Maybe. Was when this episode was made. Just out of curiosity. Maybe below freezing? Arctic weather? Maybe.
We've reached our first stop. Let's drop off some of the coal trucks.
A couple here?
That's one delivery complete. So let's head to our next stop.
Okay. So we're just leaving them there? Not taking any more? I'm not leaving anymore? miles from Croven's Gate platform. Nope. Do not do anything stupid. That's very rude of me. My apologies in advance. I keep doing that. I just ate before I did this. It's very rude of me. It won't happen again. I apologize. Careful around those turns. The Steamworks? Oh, I thought it was the Steamworks for a second there. Croven's Gate. Slow, slow. Whoa, mule. Whoa, mule.
Here's our next station. Let's drop off some more coal.
Oh, right up there?
That's another delivery complete. Hopefully, all this coal is enough to keep the passengers nice and warm during this cold weather. I'm just glad that I have my firebox to keep me from getting too cold.
I mean, nowadays people have heaters. Keep us up nice and warm. Be careful around space heaters, though. A lot of things happen with space heaters, trust me. I don't have one, but trust me, I know what kind of damage they do. 3 cars left. Wonder who they're for. Less than 2.5 miles from our destination. Hailstorm. This is a nice shot. Imagine inside the cab's another story. I just phased right through it. While we're waiting for our next location, how was your guys' day? That was alright. It was kind of quiet over here, but I'm alright. Don't worry, everything's fine. My family's doing well. I've just been preoccupied with a lot of things. I've been having some little artist block. Couldn't come up with video ideas. I just post some stuff here and there, but other than that, that's about it. I've been doing some stuff on DeviantArt as well. I posted some AI-generated artwork, and I'm currently working on my fan fiction that I'm working on. I don't know how long the story will be, though, but I'm letting it play out by ear. Slow her down. I want to miss our stop or lean into our turns or whatever it is. I don't want to have to restart the whole thing over again. I mean, just being careful. There's Sodor. This is the station that Thomas saved and that Thomas saves today. We are. Now, how many cars are we going to leave
Finally
behind?
reached our last delivery, so let's drop off all the remaining trucks.
Ah, so all of them. Okay.
That's all of the coal delivered. Now I can get back to my nice warm shed.
Well, congratulations. You earned yourself a cookie.
And with that, James puffed back towards Tidmouth's shed.
Wait, what? I'm sorry, what? I dropped everything off. What did I miss? Look at him. Glaring at me. What's on your mind, eh? Why are you so troublesome? Does your daddy not love you? Is that why you're acting this way? Fine, don't tell me. We're a mile from Kelstor. This time I am gonna stay, and I will not screw it up. I'm gonna complete the story, and that will be the end of it. And I have some problems with the shumping competition later on, but like I said, I know I talked about it earlier, and I will talk about it again right before I close off this video, so bear that in mind. There we go. Slow her down. That would have been nasty, missing the stop. Slow her down. There.
We finally reached our last delivery, so let's drop off all the remaining trucks. That's all of the coal delivered. Now I can get back to my nice warm shed. And with that, James puffed back towards Tidmouth's sheds.
Oh, I'm supposed to wait for the jug. Okay, never mind. We're good. Excuse me, what?
Meanwhile, Percy was making his last delivery. Jack Frost is not scary, Jack Frost
on
is
Percy
not
next.
scary. Jack Frost
I think
is
so.
not scary.
Is that right? Oh, no. Not so fast. Slow her down. Live polka. The cat opening the door. It's fine. Sodor suspension bridge. Nice. Does that mean I can... Well, I botched that up. Come on, buddy. There. Onward to Kildane. Slow down at some. I wanna overshot or undershot the platform. Nearly there. Nearly there. Oh.
Percy soon made his last delivery. The station master was very pleased to see him. "Percy," he cried, "we need twice as much coal to last through this freeze." "Don't worry," Percy said. "This is my last stop. You can have mine. My lovely warm firebox will keep me nice and cosy." So Percy's driver parked him on a siding with only a lantern for company. "Do you think Scary Jack Frost will find me?" said Percy. "Jack Frost is not scary," chuckled his driver. "And don't worry, Emily will bring you some more coal in the morning."
But in the original model series, it was Elizabeth
Then
who
his
brought him
driver and
coal.
fireman went home to bed. Late that night, the icy wind howled. It started to snow, and Percy's fire had almost gone out. Soon Percy's face was so cold, an icicle hung from his nose.
They recreated the model.
"Oh, bother," stuttered Percy. But it didn't sound like Percy. It was so cold, he could hardly make a sound. The next morning, Emily arrived
they didn't
with
show
plenty
James
of
running
coal for
away?
Percy. "Oh my," she said. "It looks like Jack Frost really got you there." Soon Percy was loaded with fresh coal, and his fire was soon burning nicely. It wasn't long before his ice mask melted away.
Oh great, he's back to normal. We're good.
"So Scary Jack Frost is only Frost," puffed Percy
Well,
happily.
ice, snow.
Soon
but
he
there's
was
others
as
to it.
warm as toast.
Alright, we're good. And you know, I think I may call this episode here. Now, branching out is good. I'm not gonna lie. But my main problem was the shunting competition. That alone is what really got me. I don't know which track to turn on, which points to go on. It's just you got all these numbers on these above the cars. It's just I couldn't do it. And every time you crash or have to derail and all, you have to start the story all over again. And like, not to be that guy, but this game needs to have a save station. You know what I mean? Like a save station. Like I said, with Bendy and many other games out there that have save stations, that it needs to have save stations. So, yeah. And that's about it. This concludes this video. Now, if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more like this, including me other videos that I've done on my channel, please feel free to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe to my channel, and turn on the bell notifications that way you can be notified when I upload the next video. And as always, this is LEGO Maker 96-1 signing off.